Ruth Faison Shaw was born in 1889 in North Carolina and began her teaching career in a rural mountain town. Shaw developed an interest in drawing and painting and nurtured this hobby in her free time while she served with the YMCA in France during World War I. Shaw decided to stay in Europe and opened up the Shaw School in 1923 for English-speaking children in Rome. During this time, the progressive method of education was becoming popular, which allowed for child individuality and freedom of expression. Shaw's methods were aligned with the progressive method, embracing play as a way to assist in education. One little boy who attended the Shaw School likened Shaw's methods to parties every day. Shaw believed that students could learn the roots of each school subject through play and sensory experiences. Shaw believed that the teacher should be a guide for the child to help the child discover the main principles of school subjects. Shaw had her students tell stories into a dictaphone to assist students to be original verbal authors without being hindered by spelling or writing, and searched for a way to create freedom of visual expression as well. A turning point in the search was when Shaw sent a student to the bathroom with iodine for a cut finger, and later discovered the student cheerfully painting on the walls of the bathroom with the iodine. Shaw was inspired by this experience and worked for several years to develop a similar painting substance that her students helped her name finger paint. Shaw is best known for her finger painting methods, which were first introduced to America when Shaw transitioned to a part-time teaching job in New York in 1932. Shaw taught at the Dalton School, which embraced the post-World War I progressive concepts that all children had creative potential that should be nurtured by schools. Shaw's methods of finger painting let loose this creative potential in her students, allowing for abstract rendering of student ideas. Shaw exhibited her students' finger paintings in several school art exhibitions. The first exhibition in 1933 caught the public's attention and praise of the simplicity of the material that allowed for creative expression. Shaw wrote a book, Finger Painting, in 1934 and began to tour the country giving finger painting demonstrations as her finger paint started to be nationally distributed by the company Binney and Smith. Shaw, as well as psychologists, also saw the benefit of finger painting for its therapeutic uses. Psychologists use finger painting as a way to help their patients to release emotions, to diagnose personalities, and to assess their patients' emotional states. Shaw also developed the Shaw system, a way to teach finger painting that encouraged storytelling during the creation of scenes in the finger paint. Shaw also guided her Shaw system pupils on how to clean up finger paint and to title their finger paint creations. Shaw traveled the country teaching this method to young students. Critics of this method claim that children were imitating Shaw's method of creating expression through finger paint, rather than developing their own stories and mark-making methods. Regardless, Ruth Faison Shaw created an easily accessible material for children to freely express themselves that also had therapeutic benefits for creatives of all ages.